see. iPhone, no. Getty. Screen. Grab a piece of paper. Right there. I guess it works. Fix that up. No, whoops. Straighten it. And stay. Okay. That kind of works. Is there an internal computer? Hey buddy, how's it going? With the help of my nephews, we managed to figure out how to get Streamlabs desktop. The music is a bit loud compared to my voice. Okay, so that's good to know. Why is it doing that? Because the music is super quiet at my end. Let me just check my settings. Okay, video capture audio. Wait. Why is max screen not working? Video capture audio. Sheesh. Desktop. That's disabled. Where's that? Audio. No, not the microphone. Speaker audio. Sorry, man. I'm trying to get this. So, I mean, a few things have been figured out. I can finally use the desktop version of Streamlabs with my phone. You could see me in the webcam. I can pay attention to all the chats. The only issue right now, of course, besides my phone not providing the best quality for video, I'll remedy that eventually. But for now, I'm just trying to figure out the how do I get video? I'm trying to get it so that you guys can hear the music directly from internally from my computer instead of it bouncing off into my mic and then causing all these issues. Max screen. Where is it? Yeah, sorry about that. What am I missing? Okay, well, for now. No, that's not even working. Huh. Okay, you know what? Let me just try to drop the volume a bit. So, how about now? I dropped the volume a bit. Can somebody confirm in the chat? Is anybody there? Hello? Oh boy, now my screen is gone. Okay. So, okay, Jacques, I mean, I don't know, honestly, sorry, I can't seem to figure this out right now, but what I did was drop my music down. I mean, I can barely hear my own music. It's that quiet right now. Compared to my volume, how is it? How is the ratio? Okay, well, I guess I'll set up this for now. Let's put some tape on it. Now it's good, huh? I gotta figure that out. I think, like, I should be able to send the music directly from my computer to you guys. 50 to 20 to 30. I don't know how it works in math, but you get the thing. Well, for now, I'm just gonna keep the music really low so that whoever's watching can hear better. And later on, I'll try to look into it more. Like, honestly, the streaming is great, but trying to figure all this stuff out is a little painful. Anyway, before I head out and go have my supper, I want to start a new series where I love the Doom game, and I know there's a new one coming out very soon, so I want to do several streams. Or I don't know, we'll see how many streams I need to make until it's done. So I'll start with just redrawing what I see so I get a hang of the Doomslayer character, the main character, and I have it on my screen right now, and I'm just going to start sketching and figuring out how this epic character is put together. That's 1, 2. Once I do that, several streams later, I will then build my own version of this already incredible character. And possibly, we'll see, unless I get really bored. But if a lot of people like it and I'm having fun doing it, then I can possibly take the last several streams and do it digitally, where I actually paint the character. Yep. And I figured having this kind of like rock type music playing is just appropriate for this sketch. That's it. All right. Anyway, I also put, I believe I put like a little sound so that when somebody is in the chat, I don't have to miss it. I'll try not to miss it at least. I can see. Okay, Yeah, unfortunately, you guys can't see all the way down on paper. Yeah, for this camera, for now, I'm just gonna have to work with my ghetto phone, but I'll eventually have it so that I have a real professional camera that can zoom just right so you guys can see the full page, and it's just over me so that it's not in my way and you guys have better view. By then, I should have all this sound technical problems out of the way. Anyway, now that is out, let's have some fun sketching. For those of you, I'm not sure how many of you are regulars and how many are new. I draw the heck out of something so many times before I stop. So if you're expecting one drawing from start to finish and it's incredible, I'm not that guy. I barely know what I'm doing, so this is really just a have fun, exploratory type of sketch as usual. But because I'm starting out with looking at an already super cool developed character, it shouldn't take forever to put something okay on screen. Another thing I've noticed, once I view my own streams on YouTube, the quality is weird. It just kind of bounces all over the place. I'm assuming it has to do with my phone's ability to capture the best picture it can possibly capture, which is not that great right now. How's everybody doing this, I guess, evening? Well, evening for me, but possibly day or night for some of you. Still feeling a bit under the weather, so I chose to sleep in this morning. Oh no, that's so off. Whatever, it's the first sketch. Just put something down. Time 6:30 almost. So I guess I'll go till 8. I said, yeah, what about Discord? saying about you making a Discord to share your drawings and also to give feedback to other people interested in drawing. Okay. Discord, as far as Discord goes, I actually talked to my nephews about that. I'm like, yo, some people are suggesting I start that. And long story short, like I don't. It's not really necessary for me to do it because the problem is then I have to. It has to be one more thing that I have to maintain when my time is so limited. That's why I'm like, okay, if I have to go and maintain it, that's gonna be a problem because I barely have the time in the day to come make a video, which is why I do streams, because initially I wanted to just make videos for YouTube, and then I was like, okay, I don't know if I can even hit that, but just turning on the camera and working on whatever it is that I'm working on is doable for now. But instead of Discord, I know there's like a little community section. It's self-sustained though at some point. Also, like it like runs itself once you have a small community. So basically, the community just maintains it. Is that what you mean by that? Yeah, well, as you're about to reply, I wanted to say that I know there's like a little community section within YouTube that I can share art and have discussions with people with my small community. So like that would be a lot easier to pay attention to, considering that I spend more time on this platform than. For example, I have Instagram, but I don't really. It hasn't been updated forever. I have Pinterest, that's still generating a decent amount of traffic. I haven't put a single art piece in a while on it. TikTok, it's like forgot about it because I know I've tried to do a lot of things at once, and it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Even what I'm doing here, I have to keep in mind my number one goal is to focus on being an artist, not focusing on my platforms. Because like that's the whole point, is I'm drawing and I share what I know with you guys, and in the meantime hopefully have some fun. And as my schedule gets better and I have more and more time, then perhaps I will extend my reach and maybe do something like Discord. But for now, I'll look into the YouTube community setup. I know they give you the ability to just speed up on this a bit. They give you the ability to post art and communicate with your community over that. Whoops, that's too far. But I didn't know that Discord, it's kind of like once you get it started, it sustains itself because, like you said, the community just gets involved. My only fear is I won't be logged into that for months at a time, and people will be wondering why did I even start it in the first place. Try to block in the bigger shapes. Sheesh, there's so much to this character. Goes into his chest area. Well, let's have some fun with this. I know it's got some red. Got this really cool little red dot here. And something about here is gonna be orange. Is this orange? Orangish, orange enough, I guess. Yeah, so there's that. So the stomach area. It's down for now. That shouldn't be there. So that, I guess, is lower. Somewhere here. Feels so awkward trying to put this character together. So water. Where's that going? It connects to that. It's behind, over. Then there's a plate here. Goes underneath. Davo DSS. Thank you for your comment and compliment, but I don't have Discord right now. I was actually just talking to Jean about it. I'll announce it if I actually open one up. For now, your best bet is to just find me on these platforms that I'm streaming on. I'm trying to do one once a day. So, well, on weekends I'm hoping to hit multiple streams. But yeah. For those of you that love Doomslayer, I apologize for butchering this epic character. I'm just trying to get a hang of how he's put together before I can actually design my own version of him. She's all over the place. Oh no, it's to be smaller. So underneath. Yeah, that's right. I was mentioning that at the beginning of my stream. The new Doom this is gonna how you say release. Yeah, it's gonna be released soon. The what's it called? Dark Ages. Yeah, Doom Dark Ages. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna be a super cool release. But the goal isn't to like I want to add a new skin to the Doom that I'm gonna design. This is not designing, this is just me literally copying the Doom Slayer until I feel comfortable enough to create my own skin on top of him. I'm not gonna mention what I have in mind. I would rather save that for the stream where I'm gonna actually reveal it. I think it's more fun that way. But I already have a pretty good idea of what I want to do to this already incredible character. How many heads is that character? Try and measure it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably 7 heads. Let's measure that. 2, 3, 4, 6. Sheesh, I'm like right at the edge of the page. Whatever. It's the first one. Oh, that should be higher in relation to his head. Shoulder. Guess that works. So his arms come about here. Massive biceps. Got more. Try to. This is yeah. Through. But the stomach area. Nope. I'm just trying to block in the whole thing quickly so that I'm not focusing on one area the entire time. That would just be impractical. But the problem with blocking it in quickly is that your sketch just goes all over the place. That's okay, I mean that's the point of practicing, right? Displayed, something like that. In relation to that, oh no, it's supposed to be, yeah, whatever, just leave it there for now. Behind here. Right here. And some negative space. There's the crotch area. Closer. Oh, cool! You actually did that. Good for you. Kinda well, it only feels cringy because you're not used to doing it. If you do it more often, you're not gonna be cringed out about it. You'll just be like, it's all good. I'm having fun. I don't care what people think. It's like a muscle, you know. It's like when you're working out, it feels awkward at first, and then the more you do it, the more it feels natural, and your cringe mentality just disappears, provided you keep doing it. And if you stop, it's gonna come back and haunt you. Cringe and lack of confidence and feeling just down. It's like when you don't maintain your grass and then just a whole bunch of weeds grow everywhere. It's the same thing. You just gotta go back, clean things up, re-maintain it, and voila, you're back to feeling normal. Let's work on this side. And just got another cool. Wow, the more I look at this character, the more I'm loving it. Not mine, but I mean the original Doomslayer. So much to it, sheesh. So I guess it's divided by 2 here. What's that? Underneath. And then this bicep. Kind of goes in like this. That should be a pop. And right about here, and transfer that over. Kind of treating it like this is live drawing class. Although if I did that in a live drawing class with a really good instructor, they would be pissed off. I'm all over the place right now because they would be like, no, you've got to do the whole pose, general to specific. You've got to measure first, blocking the shapes before you go in. You know, like whatever. Right now. Let's turn that off. Where were we? That's. Whoops. Bicep. So it pops here. No, that's pretty far off. I like that the image you taught about. What? I like that the image you taught about was an English professor in Harry Potter. Oh, the joke I made about live drawing teachers? Is that what you mean? The bicep should be right up here. Tricep sticks out. This dude is buff. You think I should measure? Yes and no. Measure at times to help you understand how things are related. Like, I am doing minor measurements where I'm trying to find how the left bicep versus the right bicep, where is it in relation? This part that's behind him, how does it relate to the blade down here? What's the angle from the top of the head to that? I don't want to go into details and more you out, but I'm just using some measurements for now and the rest I'm freehanding it. You could measure, but you don't always have to measure, especially when you're sketching on the go. Like you said, when you were at the, what you said, a metro station. Excuse me. People are moving so fast. Just draw. Just draw. You don't need to be like in their face. Excuse me, sir. I've got to measure. Oh, you've got a big nose. I beg your pardon. I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, no. You just draw. I don't understand foreshortening poses. Usually people look on their phones, so it is the same pose, kind of. Foreshortening. That. Okay, well, I'll just teach you a simple method that makes things simple. So let's pretend that this is the head of someone right here. There's the head division, there's the neck, and there's the shoulder, there's his or her torso. Finish that off with their hip. One thing that can help you is using these rings to help you imagine how it's moving in perspective. So if you know that's where shoulders will be, let's say this arm is, I don't know, this one is going forward. Well, how do you know it's going forward? Where I'm going to indicate it with using these perspective ellipses, I should say. Ellipses are pretty much circles in perspective. So if it's going this way, it's going up. If it's going this way, see, you can see how it's going down. And then contour lines, that's it. This one, let's say it's coming this way, and then it's going up. You kind of get the idea of what I'm doing, how just using these rings, contour lines, well, I guess that could be used as the contour line terms. Well, let's bring that forward. And then that could go back. From underneath. You see what I did there? I just used these ring lines to indicate how this body is. You know, like there's a foreshortening happening here. There's a foreshortening happening here. This leg is creating a foreshortening because it's starting to face us. And I did that simply by using, let's just call them rings. Basically ellipses, circles, and perspective. So if you're looking directly at a circle, it would just be flat. And if you're looking up, then that circle, you would see a bit of it, and as you look up more of it will be exposed. And same thing when you're looking down. To see how the form is shrinking and getting bigger. Yes, but the reason I did this for you is so that you can start seeing how foreshortening works. Like this little guy, you know, kind of fits in space now. There's a sense of 3D to him. So, you know, that's, I mean, I can make him at this point, I guess, sit on something. Can you sit on something? Let's find out. Stool. Let's go ahead. Give him a nice rug. Oh, I love this. You guys have a better view from here. You don't get to see the whole thing, but at least because of the horizontal screen, I can really explore. Here's like a little rug. And maybe next to him is, let's see, some kind of a table. Whoa. Oops, something back there. And perhaps some kind of a cloth sitting on that table, and maybe a whole bunch of candles, maybe some plates. And he's putting his hand up because he's in, I don't know, class or something. Doesn't look all too comfortable from the way he's positioned. What else? Maybe some kind of a furniture back here. Or put it this way. No, how does that work? Let's figure this out. Going this way. Does that work? Maybe something else here. And bunch of books here. A little globe. And maybe behind him some kind of wall structure, a painting, it's on frame, some rich aristocrat looking figure, cool mustache, like, oh, I am a rich, wealthy man. I own so many properties. I am Sir William. I cast some shadow onto him. It's a magic altar. He's preparing to sacrifice someone. Well, if that's the case, then we definitely need one of those magic circles with their own candles. And he is about to summon something out of this world. Yeah. Anyway, I went a little too off on explaining a little bit of how to see foreshortening, which should help you, hopefully, with your Metro sketches. Alright, where was I? Doomslayer. I am getting so hungry, but I said I'll do this, so I'll do this. 1 hour to go. You can draw from imagination? Yeah, I can. Pretty much every design I've published was from my imagination, but I have explained in previous videos that I do. No problem. You're welcome. I do use reference. Like, let's take this guy for example. I am literally copying the Doomslayer, and I might do that for however many sketches I feel like doing until I'm comfortable enough moving this guy around and then creating my own version of him. And then I'll go get reference to help solidify my designs so that it actually makes sense. Not bad for a construction worker, huh? Alright, let me just tackle this. I had my chat settings so that when someone leaves a comment, it would make like a beep sound. But for some reason, that's not working too. Man, it's buggy. Because sometimes I forget. Not bad at all. What's not bad at all? So here. Bob the Builder, more like Bob the Drawer. Bob the Draw. I guess that's a compliment. I'll pretend it's a compliment. Thank you. Or I should say, merci, since you understand French. Merci pour le café. I don't know if I said that right. I try to say thank you for the coffee. Oh, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, when you said not bad at all, right? Because I was making a joke about my construction job. Wow, brain fart. Multitasking is not my strong suit, my forte. So he's got 1, 2, 3 plates right here. Well, thank you, Ja. You are too kind. 1, 2. I'm trying to divide up his stomach area. He has these really cool plates protecting him from all the demon battles he has to face. I guess it does something like that. It's, yeah, it looks like it shrinks down, which with each. Can you get a feeling of how to make something? Like if you made an armor and you want to make it steampunk, how would you go about it? Oh, I start with taking my pencil and putting it on paper. That's for starters. If I have an idea in my head, I try to do my initial sketches and they look disastrous, and that's normal. It's like writers sitting down and trying to write. They write a whole bunch of garbage at first. But the idea is just sit down and draw. You are, for example, like you mentioned, that you want to do something with an armor, with steampunk combined. You try to do your best, just have fun, sketch, and then go get reference, like of real armor. I'm not talking about designs of you've seen in films or whatever, because you're trying to create your own, right? So you want to look at real armor. You want to look at steampunk type of. I guess steampunk would be related to Victorian, so you would want to look at a Victorian era. That's how you say it. And then put that all together on the computer or Photoshop. Make yourself a nice little sheet of reference, and then go back and try to design your character or armor in that style of, like you said, steampunky. And then the more you do that, the more you practice that, the more your designs will make sense and actually look believable. So I just gotta check something. It's funny because Doom originally had no story and now has a lore. Well, I mean, the game is so big, it better have a lore. Yeah, my nephew was actually telling me about the lore last night, and something about how this guy's rabbit. I'm probably misquoting my nephew, so that's my fault. Something about his rabbit being killed, and I think his family, and then he just goes on this rage mode. I prefer the lore of Quake. He was this special soldier and he had to go do a mission and go through these portals, but then he basically gets lost through all these dimensions trying to make his way back to his family, And that's why you see medieval creatures, characters, and then you see futuristic sci-fi characters that he has to face in battle. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't continue with Quake. Let's take a negative space, I guess. Put this blade at a third. There's the belt. Where does it go? That's it's two. Annoying cough. That goes here. Oh, I see. It's like a belt. Now he's wearing it. This is here. This one here. Okay. So that arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combined right here. Imagine a Viking Doom guy. Well, that's what they did with the new Doom that's coming out. So that's why I would stay away from doing that design, because that's what they already did. I have my own idea of what I want to do, a different theme. But, yeah, I'll just save it. I'll just save it until I stream until I stream it. But yeah, the new design they did, it looks pretty cool too. I mean, why would it not look good? These guys are good. Update me, like compared to what I know about his rabbit getting killed and his family. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm aware if his bunny got killed. Here, no, it's probably needs to be. No. I don't know. That's a good question. Probably have to look it up to see. Calves right here. Oh boy. That's a tough question to answer. I like a lot of movies, especially older ones like Back to the Future, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, The Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, that's what I could think of right now. You? I set up for time travel. Like time travel movies? Is that what you mean by that? Ooh, Alien. Harry Potter. Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into that. But a lot of people love it. I don't know about Edge of Tomorrow. Fifth Element? Is that what you mean by it? The last one? Haunted Hill. Why haven't I heard of that? Yeah, that's right, with the redhead. Oh, Dune? Are you sure it was? Oh, wait a minute. I think we're talking about. No, it's literally called The Fifth Element. It's not Dune. Dune. Yeah, I like that movie. Oh, that hand looks wrong. Whatever, it's the first sketch. Time 17. Yeah, it does. It's that Chris Rock. No, was it? Who was it? Not Chris Rock. Oh, Constantine. Yeah, that was with Keanu Reeves. Oh, that's cool. Dang, butchering that really cool sword. Oh, you're hoping like they made the second film? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's understandable. They shouldn't try to reproduce everything. If it's a masterpiece, leave it alone. You don't need to try to milk it. But then people will be suckered into watching it. That's his thigh. Should be up here somewhere. Oh. Yeah, this is supposed to be a follow-up from the film. I see. The same thing, Keanu Reeves played it? You're making me want to Google all these now. I feel like I haven't watched anything when you're explaining all these updates. Hey, Dungeon Dragon. Dungeon Room. Game Slayer, Destroyer of Worlds. Good actor, but TV show plot wasn't that good. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I'd have to look into that show. The thing is, I try to stay away from shows because they're so addictive. It's not like a movie where I could just watch and turn it off. I'm done. I'm good. I got my fix. My dopamine fix. But with shows, it's like, okay, next episode, a little bit more. here. I guess can't even see that part. Guess I'll move it like that a bit. Legs look short. Smudging it. Snitches get stitches though. What does that have to do with... Are you still talking about that show? Sharpen this a bit. Definitely random. Let's try to detail this out a bit and figure out all the shapes before 45 minutes up. You see your reaction. Oh, to see your reaction. Oh, I see. I was just confused. I'm like, how does that relate to the show? I didn't watch the show. I'm thinking about food right now. Snitches get stitches. That's what was running through my head. Something cool here. Absolutely, and that's exactly. Do they have good burgers in Canada? Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Well, I'm not sure if I can compare that to Belgium. But yeah, I think they have great burgers here. I'm actually gonna grab one. Yeah, it looks very greasy. Oh, poutine. Yeah, we do. It's pretty much fries, cheese, and gravy. It's fantastic. I mean, it's not healthy, but it's delicious. You guys have burger options or many burger options where you're from? Probably one of the first words in the stretch, I think. Oh, you mean because of living an active lifestyle? Whoa, that's expensive. 25 to 30 euros. Sheesh. I thought Canada was expensive. For a burger? That is pricey. It's really... you need to eat carbs, meats, veggies, definitely. Oh, but most construction workers don't eat well. They eat bad, which is why they're just deteriorating so badly. I try to eat healthy. I have a rule: if I'm eating healthy 70 to 80% of the time, I don't mind eating junk on top of that. Yeah. some green. Let's see. Does that kind of fit? Yeah, why not? Whatever. Let's push some of that in. And see if I have a lighter one. So we'll go here. Whoops, I didn't even do those parts. Okay, just drop it right. Time. All right. Put that here. Put that my Uh, well, it kind of. Yeah, the sound thing, honestly, I want next stream I'll try to fix it so the music can still run, and then I could mute and unmute when I'm speaking. I think that would be more professional. Definitely describe the vibe. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Yeah, you were mentioning, pretty much out there and communicating with whoever is watching right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess the story of my life. Yeah, man. That would be scary though. Being out there. Late here. What are you up to today? Besides being on YouTube? Alright, well, enjoy your shower. And then sleep. I suppose it's sleep time after that for you. I guess some dips and pulls. Okay, that's good. Are you just starting to work out? Is that what's happening? Anyway, I'm not gonna hold you up. Just, I'll see you another time, John. Thanks for hanging out here. Enjoy your shower and get some restful, healing sleep till another day. Well, the fact that you're doing calisthenics, that's a pretty good idea. That's something I'm definitely into. You can't go wrong with calisthenics. Where's that going? Oh, that's the chest plate. Oh, extends out, goes down. It's underneath. You might want to look into some stretches and exercises to help with that. I'm sure you could find plenty of resources online. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Have yourself a good night. Take care, Jean. Thanks for stopping by again. Enjoy your shower, your sleep, and I guess weekend's coming up for you too. Take care, bro. Gonna try to finish this. I got 20 more minutes of streaming. Probably not gonna finish it, but whatever. Anyway, I'll see you around. while I stream in space. Thanks, Dungeon Room. I think I'm gonna stop the stream right here. Continue perhaps tomorrow. So if anybody that wasn't here before, the goal is to just do some copies of the Doomslayer, and then I will design my own basically new skin on top of this masterpiece. Not my masterpiece, not a masterpiece, it's just a crappy sketch, but I meant, you know, the actual Doomslayer. Anyway, thanks for those that have tuned in, and have yourself a good day, evening, afternoon, night.